friends and friends I haven't met yet. Welcome to Tiny Little Homestead. I'm here at my sweet friend Mariah's house. She also lives in a tiny house on a tiny homestead. So she's allowing us to tour her little homestead here and get another eye view on how to live tiny. So what do you say about that? Are you excited? I'm excited. Finally, we've tried to do this for 2 years.
Yeah, just about. I mean, it's come a long way in 2 years, that's for sure. Still not quite where I would like to be or would hope to be, but it takes time.
I think that's any homeowner is going to say that. You know, there's always going to be something else they want to do.
Oh, I had so many hopes and dreams and ideas like moving into this place, and then I realized, that all takes a lot of time.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
I agree. And I don't even have trim on the inside of my house. Do you?
Yeah. But
Lucky.
it's not like cute trim or anything.
That's okay. Trim is trim, honey. At least you have trim.
Yeah.
If I had trim, my dogs probably would have chewed it away because they were already chewing on like the drywall.
Well, on my trim, actually, there's some scratches and stuff from my cat.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Wanting to get out or follow you. Okay, so Mariah's going to take us into. You want to go by Mariah?
Either way.
Okay.
Half the people call me Mariah, half the people call me Emerald. So either way works.
She's also known as Emerald. So she's a beautiful gem. That's all I can say. Anyway, she's allowing us to go into the tiny house. So hang on tight. We're going to take you. Here's her tiny house. Isn't it adorable? She's got porches on both sides. And look at her pretty purple door. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right. Thank you for allowing us to do this. Oh my goodness, look at how cute. Look at her little garden, her little grove garden.
This is where I had started some early peppers and stuff
in
the winter. And now I've just got some house plants that were a little bit neglected over the winter.
Awesome. You got your Berkey filter. Nice. Oh, this is so cute, Mariah. Little kitchen. Look at how cute. This is awesome.
Why it's clean. Tiny kitchen means big mess.
That's right. And Mariah is also an artist, and I bet you did that painting, didn't you?
I didn't. My Aunt
You
Ruth
didn't.
Did that. I think
Ruth,
you know
I know Ruth.
Yeah.
Sweet. Look at her little velvet couch. And did you do your table?
I did do the table.
Yes. I figured.
I think I might sell that soon, actually.
Stained glass, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I haven't in a while. Since I moved here, really, I haven't had space to set up a stained glass studio, and I was going to the plan was to do the little building out there as a studio, art studio, but it's been like overflow storage and like farm equipment just shoved in there, and so I haven't got to that yet.
And your little library over here.
A little bit, yeah.
Coat rack and shoes. Oh, you're so cute. I love it. And you have another little purple door over here. Is there anything in here that you'd like to spotlight anything besides your beautiful table? That's so pretty.
Honestly, this is my least favorite room in the house.
Is it? Okay.
I want to do some renovation, extend the kitchen a little bit more where I have more counter space, maybe put like a little island deal.
Yeah.
This room is like my overflow where I'll come in and just like drop all my crap and it's not my fave.
It's sweet. I love it.
How everything's been turning out.
I love it. I love your little skylight, I guess, would be up here. I love that little.
Well, I wanted to put a piece of stained glass up in there.
Oh, that would be nice.
But I've heard of it getting too hot if you have like direct sun coming through, and it could like start a house fire. And in the summertime, the sun just beams through that window and it gets really hot. So probably won't do that.
So you think the stained glass can cause a fire?
Yeah, just from like
from
a
heating
magnifying glass. It's the same effect.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
gotcha.
It's not super common, but it can happen with.
And you have a little storage loft up there with another window?
Yeah,
that's
I think
cute.
I will put stained glass up there because it doesn't get direct sun there.
That'll be so nice because people coming in will see it directly.
Yeah, I think so. And at nighttime, it'll look really cool from outside.
Yes. Nice.
This is my tiny little bathroom.
So cute.
I do think my bathroom's pretty cute. I want to update the mirror and the lights and get some more shelving and stuff. But
and is this the wash and dry? Do you like it?
I would not recommend.
Okay. Okay.
It's convenient. I like the idea of it, but it honestly doesn't work as great as I would hope it does. It takes quite a while to dry in there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. And nice little dressing area. You know, and, oh, I like this barn door. That's cool.
It's one of my favorite parts about the house.
Let's
is the
see.
barn doors. I got
Nice. That's sweet. Really nice. Okay. And you got your air conditioning.
When do we
Good.
get it? I want to get a mini split.
Mm-hmm.
I have been wanting to get a mini split. I want to get a good one, and I don't want to get a cheap one, so I'm just saving till I can get the one I want.
Right. Right.
It'll do much better.
Awesome. Sweet.
My bathroom. If
Your
you would
little
like to
closet's
see.
cute. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. Look at it. Oh, little collections. I love your little mason jar sconces over there with your flowers.
There's some eucalyptus up
Yeah.
there.
And your light fixture is really cute too. Did you make that?
No, a friend of mine gave me that.
That's cute.
She moved to Mexico and gave me all kind. Honestly, like half the stuff in here was hers. She was
Really?
like, "I'm going to Mexico. Take everything."
So
This
cute.
blanket was hers. Like a lot of that artwork was hers.
Nice. So cute. Well,
Honestly,
it's
most of
adorable.
the stuff that I have is just a conglomerate of like people being like, "Here, do you want this?"
Right.
Right. So it's a collection of all my favorite people's stuff, basically.
Yeah. That's so cool. And your little. Oh, that's a cute picture of you. It's hard to see with that. Oh, there it is. Oh, I like that one too.
That was from the Full Moon Festival they did in
Oh.
Dixon.
Okay. Nice. So, how do you like cooking in your tiny kitchen?
I love it. I mean, I love cooking. I wish I had more counter space. It's
Right.
A man designed this kitchen, obviously.
Right. A non-cooking man.
No, I'm not sexist.
I
I'm
know.
just
I know.
kidding.
I know.
Yeah, I love it. I want more counter space, but other than that,
Yeah. You have plenty of cabinetry,
mhm,
so that's great.
Yeah.
Lots of storage.
mhm.
You have more storage than I have storage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm excited to see your place.
We'll go see it. All right. Well, let's go check out outside. Go check out the homestead. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. You have a lot of porch space.
Yes, more square footage on the porch than inside the house.
Wow. This is awesome. Cool little hangout. I bet you hang out a lot out here.
That
Do you?
chair is where I'm at.
That's your
if I'm
favorite chair
not
right there?
working, Yes.
Wow, lots of space. And so this goes all the way around or just front, back, and other side?
No, it doesn't go around the back, but
Mhm.
it goes around the three sides.
Right. Okay. Cool.
This is where I have some junk
Nice. This is
that
the
I'm
storage
trying
side.
to sell. Yeah.
Cute.
I usually sit here and it's nice and shady to do my
Mhm.
seating and stuff.
It's cooler on this side than it is
It
on that
is.
side. I guess because the sun's on that side.
Yeah, it rises over here, so in the winter when it's cold out, I'll sit on this side of the porch just because it's warmer in the morning time.
Gotcha.
But in the summer, it's great over here
I
because it's so
bet.
cool.
I bet. I see a greenhouse back here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you using it this year?
A little bit, a
Mhm.
little bit. Oh, here's an egg.
Okay. Well, hi. Man, is it Easter? We're on a hunt. Cute.
Some random stuff. I potted up.
Okay. What have you got planting over here?
Got some little. Oh, here's a grapevine. That's
Oh,
doing
nice.
really good. A lot of this stuff doesn't look great, but that looks good. Here's a little berry bush.
Blueberry?
That looks pretty good.
Nice. It does look good.
And the rest of this I just potted up like this week, so I'm still trying to recover and
Right.
send roots out. A
Right.
little bit of cilantro and
Right.
parsley. I just haven't planted yet.
Yeah. Sweet. Awesome. You start something in the greenhouse, or
Yeah.
are you over it?
Few things in here. I guess growing just didn't go as well
Uh-huh.
this year as it has in the past years. Just seeded this a few days ago. Well, you can see the 19th. Got a couple of cucumbers.
Yeah.
Are popping up.
Got some babies.
And then like 2 little okras that have popped up.
Yeah. Sweet.
A couple of kohlrabis over there.
Ooh, kohlrabies.
Zinnias, and I got some bee balm and white horehound, which is an herb.
Yes.
Are you familiar with?
Yes.
Would you like some plants?
Yes.
Awesome. Good.
Thank you.
I got a couple of milkweed, butterfly weed back there too.
Sweet.
I really love native plants, and so I've been trying to focus more on like natives and perennials and stuff.
Yeah, that's
And when
awesome.
all that's established, I can go crazy with the annuals.
That's great. I love your little greenhouse. It's so cute.
I'm impressed with how this held up.
Yeah.
It came from Home Depot, I think. It wasn't that expensive. And
Oh, good.
with all the crazy winds and stuff we've had, and tornado weather,
yeah.
like, it's still standing strong.
That's crazy. That's great. Okay. Sweet. Got strawberries over here.
Yeah.
All right.
Chickens are destroying the strawberries. So they look not great.
And what do you have? Leeks or onions or what are you?
Yeah, here's some onions in here I
Mhm.
planted with them, but they're destroying those too.
Aw.
It's my first year with free-range chickens,
Okay.
and I just mulched these like a month ago
Mhm.
because I had been mulching with leaves, which worked really well, and I liked it, but they would, by summertime, they would all blow away and disintegrate, and then during the summer, it's harder to find leaves. So I was like, somebody gave me a bunch of mulch. Actually, my mom and one of my friends, they were like, happy birthday, here's a whole dumpster full of mulch, basically. So I was like, great, I'm gonna mulch the strawberries. And the chickens were like, oh, great, you mulch the strawberries, let's play in it. And so they just keep burying the plants in the mulch.
Mm-hmm.
But thankfully, I didn't make it all the way down. So the strawberries that don't have mulch actually look way better than those.
Well, you have some berries on the vines already, so that's great. Yeah.
Berries here. Oh, this one is a berry that got eaten by a chicken.
Oh, yep. Poor thing.
But yeah, there's lots of berries coming through here.
Looks
And
good.
some
Yeah.
that have started to ripen, and the chickens got them.
Yeah.
So my plan is for next year, I'm gonna build a fence around that little garden over there, and I'd like to transfer all these strawberries to that side.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll be protected from the chickens, and also probably put them in landscape fabric. I think that would be the best for weed management. And I've got a couple of asparagus.
Asparagus.
That one I'm letting go
Yeah.
flower, and this one.
Yeah.
A couple of smaller ones have started to shoot up here, actually.
Yep.
Someone told me that you're supposed to let at least one stalk go to flower to send energy back to the root.
So did you plant crowns or did you plant by seed?
Yeah, they were 2-year roots.
Okay. So I know a lot of people are like, oh, don't harvest your first couple years, but that's like if you're planting by seed.
Okay.
So you can harvest. I mean, you probably wouldn't want to harvest something like that. That's that little.
Oh yeah.
But something like that, you could harvest and you can eat it right now out of the garden.
This is like the thickest one
Yeah.
I've got, actually.
Mm-hmm.
There's another little baby one here.
Yeah.
I picked I probably got like 10 or 15 spears this
Yeah.
spring. And I think these are the last little ones that are
There's
going to
one
pop
here,
up.
too.
So
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to let them flower out. And then they might send out seeds
They
too.
might. Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to let it go as an experiment, see if I get some more asparagus.
That's what
out
I
of it.
did. Yeah. Last year was my first year. Last year was the year I planted asparagus, and this year I actually got to harvest. They did come up to seed like this, and they got real big and tall and ferny and
But last fall.
last fall.
Okay.
And then this spring I actually got some thick stalks, so I was able to
So exciting.
yeah.
Do you know what variety it was?
I got a purple variety and a green variety. I really don't know the names of them. I just know they're food.
Yeah. Yeah, I planted a few more roots over there a month or so ago. They haven't done anything yet.
Okay.
Well, this will probably be my herb and asparagus patch after I move all the strawberries over to their new
Sweet.
home after they are done fruiting this
Yeah.
year.
Do you think you won't have strawberries over here at all?
Like next year? After what I've been through with the chickens the past 2 weeks?
True.
Probably not.
Probably.
I mean, eventually it'd be nice to fence in this area too, or
Yeah.
it'd be nice to fence in my whole property.
Right.
But working with what I got.
It's good.
So probably not.
Awesome. Sweet. So are you doing mushrooms over there?
Yeah, this is
Sweet.
some oyster mushrooms.
Oyster mushrooms?
Shout out to the critters. Yeah, they're not. I haven't done anything this year. Back in the fall, I got some oysters off of it. We just inoculated them in the summer last year.
Mm-hmm.
And the research I did said that you might not get any fruit for like 2 years or so. So I wasn't expecting them to do anything. And it was only 3 or 4 months later I started getting oyster mushrooms, which was really exciting. I mean, they were tiny. I didn't get many. So I was really hoping this spring they'd go crazy. But I think oysters, they can grow year round. It's not a specific season or anything. So maybe after this cold snap.
Yeah. Sweet. Okay, tell me about the tarp over here on the ground.
This is a silage tarp I got from Farmer's Friend. It is great for just keeping your ground covered and weed suppression for future gardens. I've heard that you could leave it for a year or two and then it'll like knock out all the weed seeds that are underneath, and then you won't have any to deal with except for what the wind blows in. The longest I've ever left one was a year, which is the one that I've got over there, and I still have stuff coming up all over the place, but it helps so much for like initially starting out and planting, and then you just got to keep up with hoeing and stuff afterwards.
Right.
And I can show you over here what it looks like under the tarp. I just stretched this one out the other day. The wind blew it all crazy.
Okay, let's go. So we have volunteer elderberry.
Yes, I say volunteer. It was here before I was here.
Okay. And was it larger when you came, or was it kind of like this?
This was just like a big jungle, basically, before they plopped down the house here. So I would imagine at one point it was pretty massive and amazing.
Right.
But they came through, and this was before the property was mine. They had like hogged everything down. So it's really cool that I actually have a ton of native plants that are growing everywhere.
Yeah.
But I'm not exactly sure what it looked like before they cut it all down. So it initially got buried under the tarp. I had tried to originally dig it up and move it to another area, which it grew in the other area, but it's still growing here too. I wasn't aware of how deep and resilient their roots are.
Yeah.
And so they just came right back up in the same spot. So I decided, you know what, that's where you want to be, so
Sweet.
We'll keep it there. And I'll probably extend and do a bigger, just full-on herb garden over here, I think.
That'll be great.
Or medicinal garden, different medicines and stuff. My chickens running from the neighbor's yard.
Got your big onions over here.
This is garlic.
Oh, okay, yeah, garlic.
I planted this back in the fall. And I haven't got any scapes or anything yet, but I think it should be ready to harvest soon. I believe, well, maybe another month or so probably until I harvest this. Yeah.
Cool.
And some volunteer lettuce.
Red lettuce.
Came back up from
last year.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Another elderberry.
Another elderberry, yeah.
And then some random gladiolas that I have no idea how they made their way over here. I might have planted them a couple years ago and didn't dig them all up.
Maybe.
Some of the green peas have actually just started to come up. Only these two so far. And the chickens, of course, love to destroy over here too.
Yeah.
They buried all my yarrow here.
Aw.
Yeah, the sugar snaps they should start flowering and sending out some food here shortly.
Yeah. She's looking for her egg.
Oh, okay. She's walking on the plants. All right. That's what it's like to have chickens.
Yeah. Now, where'd you get your mulch?
I think this came from the lumber yard here in town.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's pine bark mulch. I don't know the process or anything.
Right.
Which I would like to know more about it since I'm putting it on my ground and stuff. But I'm hoping it's fine. I assuming, you know, there's nothing weird in there. I didn't buy it. It was given to me for free, so
Nice.
using what I got.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what we got to do. Sweet. All right.
There are some peppers that I started in January.
Wow.
And I've managed to keep alive in my house.
What?
Spring.
Already
And
blooming?
then, of course, I planted them out after the 15th. Like, oh, the chance of frost is gone. And then we got frost, like, what, the past 3 days?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I
But-
covered them earlier
yeah.
so you could see them.
Yeah.
I think I might have to cover them again tonight.
Tonight, right? Yeah.
And there was one little pepper that was actually growing.
And you grew these from seed?
The chicken ate it. Yes, I
Oh,
did.
oh, the chicken ate it. Girl.
So, I don't know.
I was going to ask you about your fencing over here because is it hot?
It's not hot.
It's not hot.
It's
Okay.
not.
But you have capability of,
It does.
Making it hot, 'cause you
I
got your
have the
solar
charger
panel?
there.
Okay.
I've looked it up before.
yeah.
It doesn't make a difference. Like, the chickens can still fly out.
Sure.
Even if it's hot. So it's really just kind of like,
Have you considered
pain.
clipping wings?
everybody suggests that. I just personally don't want to. I feel like they were born to fly. I don't want to take that right away from them.
Yeah.
Although they are destroying my garden.
Yeah.
So, you know, if it was like a real, like, if stakes were a bit higher, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if
Like,
you were relying on the food to
Yeah.
make your
Right.
income, then
I would
yeah.
definitely be trying a lot
Right.
harder. But I am doing it for fun. I
Yeah.
work full time. I
Right.
can't, like, I don't have the time or the money to, like, go as deep in as I would like to.
Mhm.
So if that were the case, I would be trying a lot
Yeah.
harder to keep that from happening.
Yeah. But your
I-
chickens are happy.
They are.
Happy. Yeah.
They are. I mean,
They're
look at them
beautiful.
over there.
Yeah.
I enjoy watching them have fun and roam
Yeah.
around and cluck around and be the chickens that they are, you know, as
Mhm.
much as they get on my nerves sometimes.
Yeah.
And these guys in here, they're still super happy too. Like, they could leave if they want to.
Yeah.
They just don't want to.
Mhm.
I will probably move them soon. They've been here since winter. Like,
But they still have
December.
plenty of grass to.
oh yeah, they still have a ton.
Yeah.
And I just moved their fence around a little
Okay.
bit. It was more this way.
Gotcha.
But just for the sake of, like, this bare spot filling in
Yeah.
this summer, I wanted to move them back here, but it's already so high back here. I'm afraid I might get snake bit trying to open the coops in the morning.
Oh yeah.
So I'll probably
They'll-
move them back over on that other side where it's not so high.
Yeah.
Still, they'll have good shade for the summer.
Yeah.
That's my main concern, is they don't have a lot of shade right here. So
Right.
summertime, they'll
Yeah.
won't be too happy, really.
Right. Right. This is awesome. So, what is your plans for the rest of the year for your homestead?
I want to get my fence put up around this. I don't
Around
know
your
if-
garden or your
Yes.
entire property?
Around this garden to
Okay.
start. I mean, fencing
This
my
is your main
property
garden.
is going to be very expensive.
Yeah. 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 And how much land do you have here?
Like an acre and a half ish.
Nice.
Give or take a little bit.
Yeah. Sweet.
My property just goes to where there's the gap here before
Yes.
that other tree line starts.
Mm-hmm.
Where that tree line starts,
Yeah.
it basically just cuts straight across.
Cuts around.
This side is my side. Actually, my little cousin Eli, he's gonna build him a little house on the other side over there, and he plans
Nice.
on digging a little pond over there so he can go fishing and stuff. So I'm really excited about that.
That's
And
awesome.
having him as a neighbor.
Yeah.
Getting
What
a
is the
little pond.
ultimate dream for your homestead?
I mean, they're any category.
Mm-hmm. Like, do you see yourself here in 5 years? Or where do you see your homestead in 5 years?
I think so. I mean, I would love to see this whole thing just like lush and beautiful and full of food and like protected from
Yep.
the chickens. I want to put up a lot of trellises and like have like pretty flowers everywhere with
Yeah.
like passion flower going everywhere and maybe some wisteria. I don't know, more research to see if that's invasive or not. I want to have tons of native plants and like really try to save the weeds, you know, that a lot of times people don't like to have around, like the passion flower, the passion fruit for one. Like, I just tried passion fruit for the first time last year.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've lived here my whole life and this fruit just grows in the forest. Why don't people eat it more often? It's delicious.
Right.
It's so good. And then the native medicines and stuff, like the dock we were talking about earlier, and all of that type of stuff really makes me excited, honestly, more than like cultivating a market garden, which I enjoy doing that too, but I just like nature in general.
Yeah. Like being outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as far as goals, getting everything cleaned up where I have like my little flower gardens where they're actually have more flowers than not growing in them. I don't know. I don't even know where I could imagine it being in 5 years. It's come a long way in 2 years. Like, I'll have to send you pictures of what this place looked like 2 years ago, because it's crazy how different. Like, it was completely bare. There was no porch around the house or anything. Like, all of that is, all of this is.
I remember when it was delivered. I remember.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And then I saw the porch go on and I was like, I'm so jealous right now. 'Cause I didn't have a porch. I had my little 3-foot porch in front of my front door, and that's it. And I was like, I have got to get a porch.
Do you have a porch now?
Now I do. I have a back
Okay,
porch.
good.
Yeah. So
Good.
we'll see it. Yeah. So yeah, this is wonderful.
I really love to have more perennial foods in the next 5 years. Like I said, that's kind of what I've decided I want to focus on. Is fruit trees and stuff that get things established, like the asparagus and the strawberries. It's going to be here and it'll always be here and it'll continue to grow and continue to get better. And and then focus on the annual stuff that takes so much labor and then it's just gone.
Right. Well, you're off to a good start. You've got the strawberries and the asparagus and the blueberries and the elderberry. You've got a lot of perennials already getting established, so that's good. You're doing it.
Matt's got mulberries. I want to get some mulberries from Matt, see what else he has.
Right. I did get a goji berry from him yesterday.
Oh,
so.
really?
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but
I know what it is, but
you
I didn't know it grew here.
I don't know.
I've never tried it fresh. I've never tried a mulberry fresh.
Me either.
I've only had dried goji and dried mulberry, which they're both great, but I can't imagine fresh.
Yeah.
Just walk outside and picking fresh mulberries.
Oh, I just thought mulberry was
right?
I thought mulberry was like a not a real thing, it was just in a song. Here we go round the mulberry bush. I didn't think it was a real thing.
My grandpa and Ralph, the old man I hang out with, I mean, they're around the same age. They're both in their 70s, and both of them just talk about being a kid and walking down the river and picking mulberries and having the grandest time. I'm like, I wish I grew up back then.
I know, right?
Yeah. I've never had a mulberry to pick.
Yet. We're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen.
Yeah, bringing it back.
That's right.
That's what all this is about.
That's right. Well, Mariah, thank you so much for allowing us to come and visit and for the tour. This was amazing. This is our very first homestead tour other than mine on my channel, so I'm excited that you got to be my first one.
Cool.
And so thank you, and I'm excited, and if there's anything I can help you with, please let me know. I'll be happy to.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so tell me the size of your building. Do you know the size of it?
I actually forgot. The inside is 420-ish square feet.
Okay. So is it like 16, 12 or 16? It's probably 12 feet wide.
I think so.
Yeah.
That may be 16.
It looks like the size of mine. Mine's a 12 by 36.
The length is 24.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe it's
maybe you have 16 feet.
16 by 24.
Okay. That sounds more like it if you have that much square feet. Because I have a 12 by.
Do the math.
I have 12 by 36 and it's 380.
Okay.
So okay. Are you on grid? Off grid?
On grid. I've got water and electric hooked up here. There was a well on this property.
Okay.
Back when Old Man Street was his name, is what my grandpa said. Old Man Street lived here, and he had his little dairy cow in this pasture, and he had him a well, and the well was, it needed a lot of work and stuff, and so my grandpa ended up filling it all in and stuff. So it's a little bit unfortunate. I would like to get the well back up and running at some point, but that is quite costly, so I haven't done that yet. But and some of the areas over there, you can just like straight dig a hole and it just fills in with water.
So you have a spring?
Yes.
Okay.
And I have crawdads.
Yeah.
Or mud bugs, I guess people call them, that just like come burying up. So there is a spring with potential for a well, which is really great. It actually helps a lot with watering the garden over there. It keeps it a lot moisture.
Nice. Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
So we're going to sign off, and with that, we're going to say, dream big dreams.
Dream big dreams.
For the tiny little things.
For the tiny little things. I love that.
Bye, everyone.